like I say, Carter, Kennedy, and Nixon were trying to cover up the reasons for World War I and World War II, which was, of course, like I say, the Cowboys knew that paint and goods were coming from Germany, as well as clothes from Japan, Tokyo. Now, what nobody knows about is Kennedy had tried to put me in a coma and also extort goods and services from both Germany and Japan, threatening them with bombing. Like I say, the anti-aircraft weren't actually developed for 30 years. America extorted goods and services from Tokyo and Germany for over 30 years before Germany and Tokyo both built anti-aircraft and basically said, we're not going to work for you anymore. We will not be your slaves. Do not try and bomb us. But before that, they had actually been bombing. America actually did not win the war. They didn't lose the war, but they didn't win the war. Germany and America both said, or Germany and Japan both said, we want our leader back, and we will not be your slaves. Anyway, Kennedy, Carter, that's why they pardoned each other. It was actually over me, like I say. They were extorting, they were using my aircraft to extort and lying to the American people about it, to extort goods and services from both Japan and Germany. Germany and Japan both built anti-aircraft and said, do not bomb us, you cannot bomb us. We will defend ourselves. So, they did. It wasn't until America got a bigger, a more high-flying thing, and even then, well, you know, any rocket can't actually get up high, and besides the highest aircraft. Anyway, it was actually over me, like I said. Kennedy was going to put me in a coma and kill me, as well as Carter and what's his name? They said, you are not the American president. We are not supporting you. We are supporting our people in America and our true president, which was me. So anyway, I know it's kind of like, it was me. It was like, both Carter and Kennedy said, it's that Lucifer guy, or that's that Hitler guy. Like I said, they were actually forcing Hitler to do things. Nobody knows. They told Hitler, if you don't get your people motivated, we'll kill you and we'll kill them. And they did bomb Germany. Like I said, America bombed Germany and Britain without provocation. It was actually, like I say, it was the president between 1908 and 1940. That's what happened. And it was actually, they were going to put me in a coma and kill me. So anyway, they were going to change the laws too. I mean, every president wants to have whatever pussy he wants, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, the Kennedy family said, you can't do that. We are America. Kennedy is actually quoted as saying, or one of the Kennedy sons is actually quoted in saying, we are America. Nixon is quoted in saying, the Japanese and Chinese are dishonorable. He said they're lying. The Japanese said, America bombed us without provocation. Japan and China both said. And then, of course, there's the 1,000 American citizens that died in Tokyo. Anyway, Nixon said, and it's in closed congressional hearings, Nixon said, those are models. Those aren't real photographs. But there's actually also, there's aerial photos and there's actually photos on the ground. So anyway, it's all the presidents between 1908 and 1950 or 1960. Nixon was the last person, well, Bush too. Bush was paid off. Anyway, like I said, there's a reason why he's actually considered a hero. They needed somebody to fly the missions for them. Kill those people. Anyway. And if he's a president, he can pardon the others and blah, blah. It was like 5 people, basically. So anyway. It's one of the reasons why America had to take over the world, apparently. Anyway, it's why all the war. It's World War One, World War Two. It's why all the war happened. It was over what they did, what other people did, and basically stuff. So anyway, I knew about it. So anyway, the American people know about it, kind of. But it's one of those things, how America is the most dishonorable, most corrupt system of all. Even more corrupt than Russia. They were forcing the Russian people to produce food and goods for America. Anyway, the Russian people and the German people and even the Chinese people would have happily supported me and my society. But not with me dead or gone. Anyway, they thought they were supporting peace and prosperity, not extortionists and killers and rapists, which is what Kennedy and Nixon and Carter were. So anyway, it becomes this 1,000-year or million-year battle between me and them, where they put me in a coma, go swish, swish, swish with a pick and kill me. So anyway, like I said, the Kennedy family thought they were America. They are quoted in saying, "We are America." Anyway, but they're not. They were a poor family and had nothing to do with America, really, other than the fact that they stole from everyone, including, I believe it was Scottish immigrants and immigrants from Germany. So anyway, that's what happened. And like I say, Germany and Japan both built anti-aircraft to stop the war. And they even fooled the American people into going to war and bombing Germany and Japan. And basically killing all those people. Many people as they could, actually. So they should have been dragged out into the street and killed, but they weren't. So they tried to hide behind me. They tried to blame me. Like I say, they extort oil from Iran. They've extorted clothing from Japan. They're responsible for the sweatshops. A lot of those people would have gladly gone to sweatshops for me as a creator and the real president, but not for Carter or Nixon or Kennedy. So anyway, it's the sad, dark times of America.